Well, by now, most of us know that 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in her lifetime. And if things stay on par, there will be 13 million breast cancer deaths around the world in the next 25 years. And as a survivor myself, it's a scary feeling to imagine that so many other women will have to battle the disease and go through that. So we are all trying to do something about it. So I would like to welcome Rhonda Sabatka and Nicole Racy from Komen, Columbus, to the show today. Good to see you, ladies.
Hi. Good to see you.
Okay, Rhonda, the race just over a week away, Saturday, May 14th, so let me get that part out there. You are on the race registration committee, which I'm sure you have been super busy the last few months dealing with this, but I want people to know they can still register, right?
Definitely. Lots of opportunities.
And there's some race registration locations they can go to as well. What are those coming up?
Well, we have basically a week long. We start on Saturday, so Saturday and Sunday are going to be at Polaris. It's mall hours, and we're down near the lower level and near JCPenney.
Okay.
On the Monday and Tuesday, we're at Tuttle, mall hours. We're at the Macy's area on the lower level near the Panera side. And then we are at Easton Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And it's Wednesday, Thursday mall hours. And Friday we close a little bit early at 7.
Okay, and then on race day, if somebody's a super procrastinator, you can always go down to the Vern Rife Center.
Definitely.
And join us. And this means a lot to you. I want to talk about your story a little bit, Rhonda, because you're also a survivor. And that a lot of the people who have this passion have been through it, that work with Komen. So tell me your story and kind of how you found out.
Well, I was 39. I felt my lump, and so I was pre-mammogram. So it's really important for me to educate people to know their bodies, know their risks. And so my first Komen was 22 days after my bilateral mastectomy.
Okay, so you have been doing the race obviously since then. And you are coming up on 5 years cancer-free, right?
Yep.
Congratulations, because that's a big one.
Definitely.
It's one where you kind of have a mini sigh of relief, like I made it to this point.
Correct.
So does this year's race mean a little bit different to you? Is it a little bit different going into it, knowing that you're hitting this milestone?
You know, if I still feel it's so new, you know, you don't really feel like you're ever done with it. But I feel, I mean, my hair has grown. I feel a sigh of relief that I'm here.
Sure.
And I have a lot of years of survivorship left, so.
Absolutely. Well, we'll all be there to celebrate together. So let's talk race day. Nicole, the agenda, I mean, this stuff gets started early. We're going to be there all day.
Absolutely.
What can we go down and kind of get things kicked off with if we're going to the race?
Well, on Saturday, the Expo in Survivor Palooza opens up at 7 a.m. So survivors can get their goodie bags, their swag bags with so many wonderful things that our sponsors have donated. Check out the Expo for all of our sponsors and friends who are there giving out some free goodies. And then the Survivor ceremony starts at 8 a.m. at the West Plaza at City Hall. So it actually happens before the race. And we have a great lineup ready to celebrate all the survivors and, you know, call out the 1-year survivors, the 5-year survivors. We actually have a 50-year breast cancer survivor who's going to be there.
Awesome.
She is amazing. And that's headed up by our former board member and also a breast cancer survivor, Tammy Weiss. So we're real fortunate. And then the race starts at 8:45 for those timed 5K runners and those casual runners. And then the family fun walk kicks off at 9:15. And then once you cross the finish line, we have loads of food trucks. We have like about 9 or 10 food trucks that are going to be there. So if you're hungry, stop by one of the food trucks. And, you know, all of them have been gracious enough to donate 15% of proceeds of that day back to Komen Columbus. So we're really fortunate to have some great friends.
It's a big day. It gets started early. We want everybody to be down there. And I want to just quickly mention, you just had a meeting with all the safety figures, CPD and the fire and everything. So race day is a very secure event for everybody.
Absolutely. You know, we are so fortunate to have a great partnership with the Columbus Police and Columbus Fire, and they do such a great job of keeping all of us safe. We've been talking about this event and planning this event since the last runner crossed the finish line last year, and that's really no joke. So they tell us what's going to be there, how they're going to be there, and obviously there's some things that we can't share. But you know, I will tell you, there are eyes and ears everywhere. Plainclothes officers, there'll be canine units, mounted units. So you're going to be very secure on race day. One thing that they did stress is that if you are a race participant, wear your race bib. That's very important. And also, if you see something, say something.
Okay, important stuff. Ladies, thanks for being here with us. We'll hope to see everybody down there next Saturday.